Everybody, Brian here on quantlabs.net stream on oh, hello. I guess am I still live streaming here? I'm kind of confused. Okay, sorry about any delays there. All right, am I streaming? Is it working? Meeting is now live streaming. Thank you. I appreciate that, Zoom. All right, so this is my first live stream on Zoom in a long time, in a couple of years, in fact. My camera is useless, but here I am on Linux. Just bear with me here while we get our bearings. Okay, I'm going to share my screen here. And just give me a minute. Okay, share my screen. We're going to first go over the ONTUSDT, if you guys can see that okay. Hope so. Apparently it should be all good. Okay. So we have here on ONTUSDT are available and all that fun stuff. And just so you know that we're doing harmonic scans for our charts. And you can see here, we got quite a few excellent scores. A lot of them have been always pointing south, shorting, in other words. And let me just see if, I know I'm kind of distracted here. I'm just trying to see if this thing works. This is so confusing. Okay, hang on here. Let's see here if I have an audience. Looks like I kind of have it. Nobody's watching, of course. All right. So let me continue here. We did a stream here. This is using ONTUSDT, forex, and CFDs. What we're looking for are a few things, but I've started noticing some patterns that we can work with. Let me just show you here on my browser here, finance with Yahoo. Okay, so everything's pointing green. The markets are fairly, I gotta keep sharing these screens. Yeah, here. Okay, I'm gonna stop my share here. Here we go. Okay, I'm just still getting a hang of the desktop. Let's just do our desktop. It's easier. Okay, so hopefully that'll help out. So let me go back to where I was on the browser. So as I said, we have everything except some forex, USD, Japanese yen. So clearly, USD, Japanese yen is a safe haven trade. I've been saying that for a while. Everything's moving up. You should see gold pointing down and silver kind of, well, that's unrelated, but big strong green day. You can see Bitcoin and the crypto 200 are up as well. So I'll go over those as well in a separate session here with MotiveWave. So hopefully shorts on our safe haven calls. So the Scandinavian, I've been saying for weeks on end that they've had the Scandinavian, like Norway, Denmark, are always pointing short. So that is to be understood. Okay, and then we have gold in British pounds, gold in Hong Kong, gold in New Zealand, gold in Singapore, all pointing long. These are strong currencies as well, I might add. And we have here the Euro, Hong Kong, strong, meaning along. Again, back to the Scandinavian, we have Sweden, Euro Sweden, that's going to be a short. Asia can be unpredictable. Here we have, if it's Singapore, it looks like it's being a long as well, but this is the key one right here is the Euro USD. You can see it's been moving up. These are 4-hour charts here. So this one's looking pretty good. We have here Eurozeta brand, not really important. The only market that I'm getting on these longs is the Singapore market. I used to get a long here and another one here. Watch for is USD in China. Now, before I continue, we had here a long for Euro and USD up here. That's important because it shows you quite possibly the USD is strengthening. But meanwhile, if you compare the US dollar and Chinese yuan, there's a short there. Now, if China was getting stronger, I would expect to see a long there, but we're not. So just maybe China is struggling, maybe because of the bad news of the coronavirus. I don't know. USD in Poland, short. Thai baht, short. Now we have a short here in Singapore, so that tells you that that's very unpredictable. The rand again, the natural gas, it's a short. I guess we're coming to the end of the season in winter because of that. CHF and Japanese yen. The point here is you're not seeing a lot of safe havens anymore. It's all US dollar and not as many shorts, but you can definitely tell that the longs here that would perform are doing exactly that. I mean, pound in the rand, New Zealand, Japanese yen, anything traditionally in Japanese yen is considered a safe haven. Singapore and Hong Kong, that I can't really explain, but I'm not going to bother. But Hong Kong might be becoming a stronger currency. Here's the key. This is probably the strongest indicator yet. This in the markets themselves. Australia US dollar is probably another one that's doing pretty good. So you can see that as well, obviously. And let's see here. We have here Australia, Canada as well, and Canadian, Japanese yen. That's a short. So a lot of these are not looking great. Well, I should say great, but the British pound in New Zealand, you would expect that to go long. That's a surprise there. But again, you can see we're just moving into very good. But the key one here out of all of them, I'd say definitely the copper is a really good one. Again, we're moving along. US Canadian, choppy here, but it's still expected along. Again, more shorts with the USD, Norway, Scandinavia. Actually, we have a long here, but again, I wouldn't really pay a lot of attention to it. It's more shorting with the Swedish, or sorry, with the Scandinavian currencies. Again, here we have gold, a long, gold and long. Now, you might be asking, why are there longs for gold? Talking stimulus yet again. Long-term credibility, I think, is going to destroy, I guess, the foreign view of the U.S. and its debt problem and its political and social. So people are going to maybe in the long run move off of U.S. related assets. Here we have more gold in yen. Gold. Okay, so we have now silver shorting. So I guess if you're a person that wants gold versus silver, silver. See here we have Hong Kong dollar, sorry, gold, silver in Hong Kong, more shorts. Another one in yen. These are shorts. So here's another one in New Zealand. Okay, another one here as a short. The Australian market here, we have a short. So the Singapore seems to may outperform. I could do a comparison between those. Let me do that. So we have SG30. So we'll do, I don't know, a 4 hour, let's say, yeah, a 4 hour chart. See if we could do that. So you can see that here. Let me do an hourly chart. Okay, and then compare that against it's the SPX 500 on an hourly chart. So that's an hourly. So the SPX 500. So when you do the price 3,700 to 39.17, compare that to the performance of 326 to 334. That's seems to be a bigger move. And then when you throw in the Australia AU 200, it's similar to the SPX 500 or the S&P 500. So maybe the SG 30 might be better because you just see these big moves up overall. Continuing along our harmonics, how many we got left? Got quite a few here. Wow, quite a few. When the markets get good, you just get better choices. More of the Australian Canadian, that's along there. Australian Hong Kong. I think Australia looks good. Even with Australia USD, that's another second currency to watch for in the good old US dollar. Euro 50. Euro and CHF for the franc. We got two more longs there. These are safe havens. Okay, so the euro might be all messed up, and question is the euro a good currency to be in with their stories coming out of the ECB? I don't really pay a lot of attention to it right now, but the news just, they're so restrictive in so many ways. So again here, euro in Denmark, Hong Kong, these are longs here, euro in Hungary along there. So I'm not sure, that might be a call for a weakness for euro. That look again along. So we'll see how that plays out. You're in Poland. Sign when you get a few of these in Euro C. So you have another long here. So that's pretty convincing. Obviously, you want to pay more attention to the larger ones. But here, let's see this. So we have another long call again for the SG30. So that's a pretty strong market to be part of. That might be a good one to be in to lead you out. Again, here we have the USD. Two out of three are long. Saudi, we got short there. A long here for the Thai baht, but again, we saw a short earlier. So I don't think that's worth pursuing. USD Canadian, not looking good. I wouldn't be holding that right now. USD and Czech short there. So again, these Eastern European traditional safe haven. So the market looks good, and then you know. Okay. What else we got here? USD Hong Kong. Again, that's an unknown. That should be short, which it is. Norwegians. We have quite a few left. Wow. more. Okay, so we belong here on the Swedish USD Sweden. A short, this is what I would go with, is USD Swedish. The franc against the rand, I don't know. Got short there. Pound against the New Zealand. So there's something going on with the pound. Maybe some more bad news coming out of UK. Here we have some New Zealand in Hong Kong, 2 longs there. New Zealand, Hong Kong. New Zealand in US dollars, so there's 2 longs there. See, now that's a third US dollar. Australia now, New Zealand. But you can see how choppy it is. This is good for the US dollar. In fact, Singapore, rand against the yen. That's really not much. And again, we have a very good long for copper and US dollar. That share here, I'm kind of getting the master of it. So there's that. Okay, so hopefully my stream is still happening here. Yay, okay. So I'm not sure if our stream's still going. And I'm only gonna pull up the ones that, yeah, so here's our crypto. Okay, and let's just see, we got some good crypto moving, as you can see here. From the Binance bot, that seems to be more stable now. So this was trading since midnight my time. We've have the MATIC. So here's BNB doing really good. Let me just see if we got BNB happening. It only picks the top ones. So do we have MATIC here? Let me just pull that up. And again, USDT. Wow, there's a jump there. That's a big gap. A day chart. I wonder what happened there. Just see what's going on here. If we can get an hourly. Yeah, so it's moved up pretty nice. It's here from 4 cents to 7 cents, and then it drifted back off. So that's been trading pretty nice. Hold on here. Am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not, because I'm an idiot sometimes. Okay, there we go. That should help out. All right, so going back to what I was trying to show you here, we have the MATIC, you know, February 7th here at 4 cents. That's February 4th, 4 days ago, and it's doubled. I mean, it's drifted back, as I said, but you can see that little big bar there. That's on an hourly chart. For the daily, it's been moving pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so Alpha is another one that's been trading pretty good. And again, the Binance Asia. So Alpha USDT. Look at that. This is an amazing coin. Hourly chart here. Yeah, you can see some big moves here on the leg up, putting it, you know, as a good performer. And the bot, nice thing about the new fixes I put in, make sure that the bot does not really trade the downside. Some new data that has been made available via the Binance API. Okay, next up, we have Ontology. We haven't seen that in a while. So I don't think this was traded a lot, but let's just take a look. Yeah, that's done pretty good. That's an hourly chart again. So you can see here being February close 61 cents and moving, and still moving up another 78 cents. That's a pretty good move. So that bot's picking that up pretty nice. And again, I don't want to go too much into this. So we have this one called NEAR. Let's check that out. So here, this is another good coin. You can see here, just from, let's say, February 2nd, this has been nothing but a move up 220, in around 348. Pretty good. That's hourly moves. So another good coin to be part of. One's obviously been heard of now, Doge. That's been pretty strong. Look at that. It's just been, from 3 cents all the way up to here at 7 cents. A little bit drifted a bit in the last few hours. It seems to be, apparently there's a rumor of an ad on Super Bowl. I don't know if people saw that, but quite interesting. Anyway, that's pretty well all I got for you in this stream. As I said, if you're really interested in this stuff, what I'm planning to do is, take it going. Private chat server. So if you go over to my new store at quantlabs/academy/shop, there you'll find all the product. If you want to get in on the chat server, it's only $10. If we do that to keep the WhatsApp and all that, so we get the private chat server. Lots of detail here. Plus, I give out some training on Python and MotiveWave as well, as what I'm using right now on the technical front. If you like these kind of analysis, we've got this ready to go really soon. People have been asking about it. 3-month subscription. That enables you to have your own custom-built environment, virtual server, and with a Python trading script that you can modify for your own needs on signals and stuff. So there's that. What more can I tell you? Yeah, so that's pretty well it. I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully I'm going to replay this this stream here on or my machine. That's a problem, not my internet or the Zoom or whatever other software I was using. It was the internet. I think it's really the Linux distribution I'm on. Yeah, so it's really Linux distribution. Seems to be unstable sometimes with being on Mint, but maybe I should switch it over to onto Ubuntu. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and have yourselves a good day and all that fun stuff. See ya.